Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Your Fitness Tutor. So, what is Your Fitness Tutor? Your Fitness Tutor is home to all the fitness related knowledge and information that I convey to you through lectures. So today's lecture is going to be very simple, very easy, very basic. However, before we proceed towards the lecture, I would like you all to please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so that you get all the latest updates and information regarding the channel. Okay, and please do like, share and subscribe to the video if you like it. So let's get this going. Great. So this lecture is basically related to the basics about the energy systems of the human body. This is going to be a very basic yet knowledgeable lecture. So what does this lecture contain? By the end of this lecture, you should be able to identify that what is metabolism, chemical energy versus mechanical energy, aerobic versus anaerobic. What are the energy systems of the human body? Now there are totally three energy systems of the human body. The first one being the adenosine triphosphate creatine phosphate energy system, which is going to be discussed in this presentation. However, the other two energy systems, the glycolytic and the oxidative, will be studied in the future lectures. Okay, so let's move on. What is metabolism? Metabolism is a chemical reaction that takes place in the cells of the human body. This chemical reaction changes food into energy. Whenever you consume anything, for example, you consumed a sandwich, or I would say pasta, it goes into your body. There's a chemical reaction that takes place that converts that food particles into energy that are used by your body to perform all its functions. Energy is a key element in the human body that helps in proper functioning of day-to-day tasks. In fact, it is the core element through which the human body carries out all its functions. By all its functions, I mean all its functions, from walking, talking, sleeping, to everything, lifting heavy objects, everything. There are certain particular proteins in the human body that control the chemical reactions of the metabolism. Now, what are those proteins? We'll study in our future lectures, but just to keep this topic very basic, we're only going to study that there are certain proteins in the human body that control those reactions of metabolism. Now, what is chemical energy versus mechanical energy? In the human body, chemical energy is in the form of glucose in our food. Whatever food we consume, there's a part of it that contains glucose. That is basically the chemical energy for the human body. It is turned into mechanical energy with the help of certain process that we're going to study in the future lectures in detail. So this process, what it does is it converts the chemical energy to mechanical energy, and then it helps in process of movements such as running, lifting heavy objects, and performing day-to-day functions. So this was basically a basic overview as to what is chemical energy and what is mechanical energy and the difference between the two. Alright, so moving on. What is aerobic versus anaerobic? The word aerobic simply means with air. Now with air we means with oxygen, right? And refers to the body producing energy with the use of O2, that is oxygen. Continuous steady state exercises are performed aerobically. This may include cardiovascular exercises or exercise programs that are known by the names of high intensity interval training are all aerobic exercises programs. On the other hand, what is anaerobic? Anaerobic simply means without air and refers to the body producing energy without oxygen. This is typically exercise that is performed at a higher intensity. An example of an anaerobic exercise would be a bench press. When you perform a bench press, you basically just have the energy in you, you use it with full intensity. However, there is no use of oxygen in that because it's a quick intensity exercise, right? So those are basically with the use of ATP and CP energy systems that we're going to study as we progress. So for now, this was the basic difference between the aerobic and the anaerobic. Now, the energy systems of the human body. There are a total of 3 basic energy systems in the human body that convert chemical energy to mechanical energy. These include the ATP-CP that we're going to study today, and the glycolytic energy system and the oxidative energy system that we're going to study in our future lectures. So the ATP basically stands for adenosine triphosphate, okay, and the CP stands for creatine phosphate energy system. Now what is ATP-CP energy system? That is what we're going to study now. Now the ATP and CP are both found in the muscles of the human body. They are stored in the muscle cells. This energy system provides full energy for up to 10 to 15 seconds of high intensity. Okay? By high intensity, we mean with the full effort that you push in. For example, you're performing a bench press. The first 15 seconds, you can easily perform the bench press as compared to the weight because you find it very easy. The reason is that you're being given energy through the ATP and CP system, which provides full intensity energy up to 10 to 15 seconds. Now, how does this procedure works? I'm going to explain you that. In order to provide energy, the ATP adenosine triphosphate is broken down into 2 forms. The ADP, which is the adenosine diphosphate, and the PI, which is phosphate. And when they are broken down, the body generates energy which is for approximately 1 to 5 seconds. The enzyme that helps in the breakdown and generation of energy is called ATPase. Below on this slide, there is a diagram that also shows that how the breakdown takes place. Moving on. On the other hand, the creatine phosphate has a similar procedure, and it is also broken down into release energy. In this case, the breakdown is done by an enzyme called kinase. The energy generated after the breakdown by the creatine phosphate is transferred to the ADP, which is the adenosine diphosphate, which again changes to ATP, and thus the process is repeated. Due to this transfer, the ATP molecules are replenished and work for another 10 seconds. The energy duration of the entire process is overall approximately 10 to 15 seconds. This is an anaerobic process, which means that there is no use of oxygen in this process. So this was basically an overview of the first energy system, the very basic overview of the first energy system, the ATP-CP energy system. I hope you liked this video. And in case if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the video. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel, and I look forward to providing you more content relating fitness that you can easily understand and grasp the knowledge and hold of the concepts of. Thank you so much. Have a great and a blessed day. Stay safe, stay sanitized. Goodbye.